everyone, I am Raneen Zaqout, studying English Literature in Islamic University of Gaza. I hope that you will tolerate me for 5 minutes, as it is a unique presentation presenting by a special person. Okay, today I'm going to give a brief presentation on Shakespeare's play King Lear, and I have chosen a specific topic to discuss in this play, that is the regeneration in King Lear. What is meant by regeneration? It is when a person is reborn spiritually and changes into another person. So it's kind of a twisting point in his character. So in this play, King Lear commits a sin which leads him to his suffering, realization, and finally regenerates him into a new man. So that's the reason why the critic John Lothian calls King Lear as the spiritual history or regeneration of King Lear. First of all, I'm going to talk briefly about the background of the play. So King Lear, the king of Britain, who wants to retire and hand over the kingdom to his three daughters, Goneril and Regan. They both are the older ones, and we have Cordelia, the youngest one. Before he does that, he actually arranges a love test to see who loves him the most. But unfortunately, he fails to realize the true love of his daughter. Here, Cordelia says to her father, "I love your majesty, according to my bond, nor more nor less." Actually, it's a very, very simple reply to a person who asks you that, how much do you love me? She couldn't express, or she didn't have words to express her love towards her father. And that made King Lear angry, and he decides to divide his property between Goneril and Regan. So this is the moment of committing sin. He made a mistake here by not realizing the true love of his daughter Cordelia and rejecting it and rewarding the wrong or fake love of his two daughters, the one who were flattering him. So after that, he actually started to suffer mentally when he was by his two daughters, when he was ignored by them. He also suffered not only mentally but also physically when the rainy scene comes, the rainy storm scene comes. The storm scene here presents King Lear as a new man who is moved towards humanity. This scene is a part of the theme of regeneration. So here, King Lear observes that nature has joined with his faithless, disloyal daughters to torment him. And actually this makes me to remind about the mariner in the rhyme of ancient mariner when he was suffered by the nature. So we can consider here nature as an element of making people to convert and transform. As we can see here, the transformation in King Lear, that he is now moved towards humanity. So we can say that suffering leads human being to some sort of realization, and realization or knowledge through suffering can transform and regenerate a contemptible and hateful person to a good person. And this is what we will see in King Lear, that now he is a different person. So we now see in the end of the play, Lear appears to redeem himself as a humble person. And this is what I'm talking about. What he was in the beginning, and now he is a humble person. So I will end my presentation by saying that the process of sin, suffering, realization leads a person to regeneration. And regeneration is recurrent, happening in this world, which began with the journey of Adam and Eve. We see in this play that King Lear, who by his losses and by his sins came to a complete transformation in the end. And this is his regeneration that I'm talking about. There is a critic, R.A. Fox, says about Cordelia that she is seen as an agent to King Lear's regeneration, as the Jesus Christ seen as an agent to the regeneration of mankind. Thank you for listening my presentation. I hope you like it and have a nice day.